Welcome to the Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts, home of the 2023 U.S. Junior National Championships. We are here for the final round of the men's round robin. We will be covering the Grabow game versus Team Hebert, a game that has playoff implications on the line. I'm Alex Leichter, and I am joined by Elizabeth Cousins. Elizabeth, great to have you here with me. How's it going?
Thanks, Alex. Yes, very excited to be here. This is my very first time commentating, so tell me if I'm doing anything wrong, okay?
So far, so good. And we've got a bit of time, and maybe Tyler George might be commentating too. We'll see if he joins. I don't think so.
He's phoning in.
I think he's busy at the men's world championships, but we've got a few minutes before the game kicks off, and we'll quickly run through the games that are on tap tonight. On sheet 1, we have Team Carlson versus Team Wendling. On sheet 2, we have Connor Grabow versus Caden Hebert. That's our feature game. Sheet 3, Mason Gensel versus Caden Rose. And sheet 4, Nicholas Senzali versus Zachary Brendan. And this should be a really great set of games. I think almost every team is still alive for the playoffs, and here the standings are. So Wendling is 6-0, and they have clinched their spot in the playoffs. Nicholas Senzali at 4-2, Caden Hebert at 4-2, Connor Grabow at 3-3, Caden Rose at 3-3, Zachary Brendan 2-4, Mason Gensel 2-4, and Evan Carlson at 0-6. So all 3 games on sheets 2, 3, and 4 have playoff implications, which is a pretty fun finish here that we'll have. And we may even get some tiebreakers, so we'll have to see what happens here.
Hey, stay loose, stay focused, have fun. Oh, you're going t-shirt? I mean, you are probably really hot to start.
Up top, Benji.
Oh, Steve's not here.
I can go, right?
No. Wait. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
All right, as practice slides kick off, we'll get ready for the game. We've got a few players on each team's mic, so we'll try to let you all listen into them and hear how they think about the game.
Have fun, big guy.
Looks like both of these two teams are staying loose and pretty ready to go. Elizabeth, from your experience playing at both junior nationals and at women's nationals, what's it like as you get sort of towards the end of the round robin and can see the playoffs in sight?
I'd like to thank the commentators.
It's definitely the most exciting time of the week. I think everyone sort of knows where they sit in the standings, and although you're trying not to think about it, at least that's what I've found helps me, is to just stay out of the whole standing situation. It's in the back of everyone's mind, so I think we're going to see some top level play here as we finish up the round robin.
For putting this together.
And I definitely had a coach who I think put it really well to me once, which is don't allow yourselves to look over at the sheet every once in a while and then get refocused. If you try to fight looking over at other games and score watching, you'll get more distracted by trying to fight it than just allowing it to happen and then getting right back into your game.
Knock yourself out.
Exactly. It's a long game, 10 ends. It takes almost 3 hours. So to expect to have focus on your sheet for the entire time is honestly unhealthy. We can take a look at the other sheets sometimes. It's okay, as long as we can circle back in on your own sheet.
And we'll see the first stone of the game from Team Grabow end up in the back 4, and Hebert will ignore it and throw a corner guard right away.
Nice.
I was lucky to call their game last night, and they definitely play a pretty aggressive game, and they stick with it. They got a pretty good lead in the game and kept with their strength. They really managed stones well, and so we'll look to see if they are able to keep that rolling tonight.
Yeah, they're saying game on in the first end here.
That's good for us. Keep it interesting. We'll see a top 8 call here. So with that stone slipping to the back 4, I don't think you can really throw a guard here. So this makes sense.
Right.
Curl it.
Good shot there by Elijah DeRomanis. And Caden Hebert will quickly call the hit and roll to the wing. Might get the double if you hit it just right, but I think he's playing for the roll first.
Close. Straight. Oh, curl.
Little back and forth sweep call.
Curl.
I got
Make the
left.
roll good. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
just
Hard.
missed
Hard.
that back one.
Hard. My bad, Jack.
Doesn't
Good talk.
quite get the roll, but still pretty well played. I think just needed to hold it a hair straighter, but close to the guard, and they'll force the Grabow team to hit and roll back. We've got a nice tuck delivery here. You don't see that as much as you used to, but it's good to see every once in a while. I think if I tried that, my knee would explode.
Yeah, I don't think you can morph into a tuck slide as you age. I don't think it works that way.
I cannot touch my toes, and I don't think that I can ever survive that.
I've tried doing a tuck before, and I have a full-length slider, and I physically can't.
So we see the flash there, and Team Hebert will take the opportunity to try the hit and stick for 2.
Straight. Whoa, you're good. Good throw, bench.
Nice
Fine,
throw there by
good call,
Benji,
guys.
and it sticks right there in the back 4.
Good toss.
I think early we're seeing that Hebert team is pretty comfortable already.
Yep.
The game they played that I saw them play last night, it didn't really matter who else was playing against them. They were making everything. And certainly, if either team plays that well, it's tough for the opposition. But it's good for us to see really great gameplay here.
Hard.
Sweeping hard, straight, but just clips that guard. Manages to get the one in the back 8, back 4, which is a bonus.
This is good.
Plan E, maybe, but it's pretty good.
Hey, everything's plan E for
I
me.
would take it. You were a little up, and it was straighter than I thought it would be.
Open hit. This will likely leave a double no matter what they do with the roll. And we'll probably see Team Grabow try it several times, get a couple chances at that double.
Clean. Really good. Great throw, great sweep, guys.
Nicely swept, nicely thrown. Perfect nose hit. And Grabow will call just a hit and roll.
Mine? Oh, yeah.
As Elizabeth, from your experience, as you get later in the week, does your strategy and gameplay change at all as you get more familiar with the ice? I have to assume these teams are pretty familiar with how stones are going to move.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, wow. And we've got a quick double. Sorry to interrupt, but a great double there by Team
Shifting gears
Grabow.
there on
It was
that
a good
one.
adjustment, like you heard him just say. They weren't quite calling it, but it's always good when your skip and team are ready to adjust to a shot like that.
But no, to your question before that perfect double, I do think that as teams become more comfortable on the ice and know sort of each path on each sheet, know how the rocks are going to curl, they might be more aggressive as the week goes on. But overall, I think these teams have a pretty set strategy. They know what they're comfortable with, so.
Yeah, I think that's right. And one thing I noticed early on in the week here is there was a little bit of a lack of familiarity with just how much the ice was curling and how quick it was, and getting used to that. I think playing a lot more like what you might see in arena championships than been on at a club. The ice crew has done a fantastic job here. Full credit to them. All week we've been seeing great shot making, and a lot of that is thanks to some great ice.
Yeah, definitely. Just from a spectating perspective, it seems to be very fast and curls a lot. You've been watching at least every evening game, though. You've been here. Oftentimes at Nationals, you see the rocks start to curl less and less every game. Is that what you've been seeing?
It's a little bit less. It's not much. I mean, as you see this, they're expecting probably 5 feet of curl inside out here, and I think I've still been seeing for draws to the button, edge of the 8 foot, if not into the 12 foot. So maybe like a foot less, but not much less. The only thing that's settled down maybe a little bit is the takeouts. They had to give 6 inches off the stone early, and don't need to do that quite so much anymore, which I think helps for managing the hits. And you see here like 3 inches off the stone for a nose hit, which is pretty nice conditions for throwing takeouts, especially with the super late curl we're seeing.
Yeah. Somewhere in the middle of that sheet. Yeah. At about the doors.
I just have to kind of be okay.
At about the doors, in the middle by the center line, there's a bump in the ice. You guys should find that.
You're gonna band-aid around.
I don't know. It's just a bump.
It's not gonna bleed anymore because the grease gonna
Connor's rock is away for the nose hit attempt. They're on it all the way, trying to hold it.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hits it a little thin, but just might stick around.
Right on the nose.
Just barely. Leaves an open hit back for Caden Hebert.
I was like, oh, we could get a little roll, and the thing just dove.
How was your week out at the Denver Coliseum for Women's Nationals this year?
It was a great week. Our team ended up 4th place, which is, not exactly what we wanted. We wanted to medal, but I think we learned a lot. And being in that Denver Coliseum was such a cool experience, knowing that there's been car shows, rodeos, everything has been in that place, and now curling. So Denver's a beautiful city to be in, and we definitely had a lot of fun and learned a lot.
Yeah, that is such a cool building, and not where you would expect to play a curling tournament. But yeah, jealous of everybody who got to play out there.
Yeah, the last event that was there was indeed a rodeo, and I can't say that I enjoyed the smell of the place the first half of the week, but it definitely went down a bit. I think the ice crew is the ones who had to deal with it the most. They were stuck in that room that smelled exactly of how you think a rodeo would smell.
I heard some stories from the ice crew about just how bad it was when they first got in there. Since they had to be in there about 4 days earlier than any of the athletes.
Yep.
That's not optimal for curling, but for really, I would say not just for curling, for really anybody. That's not a smell I think many people enjoy. After that hit and roll, we'll see a draw attempt. This one's got to put on the brakes. And I don't think it will, so an easy throw through, I think, that right here from Caden Hebert, and we'll take the hammer on to the second end. Looked like they tried to go a little aggressive early, but once the Grabow team made that double, it was pretty much a blank all the way.
What are you on? Eli said I was still forcing.
Well, that doesn't matter.
And we will see sort of a control weight hit, which is a good move. Get a sense of that spot in the ice. And blank end, so 0-0 after 1, and we'll see you in the second end.
I just feel like they got lucky twice, kind of. It's okay.
this much. Because we'd throw hits for the whole game. Curl.
We are back here for the second end.
Line,
a quick shout out to Warm Room Hero.
Line.
Is your curling club website clunky and unworkable? Are you tired of your club relying on social media because your website just does not work for your members?
Hardline.
Finally, the curling
17-1.
management software your club has been waiting for is here. Check out Warm Room Hero at curling.club today.
No, that's a good toss.
All right, we're back, and a quick center guard here from Team Grabow. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on Hebert, and I didn't see the call there. Are they putting a corner guard up? That's my bet.
Straight early. Line's fine.
And it looks like now where Caden is indicating that is what they're going to go for, a corner guard, which again fits their style of play.
Curl and go. Yes, gotta go.
I love when the skip stands there so I can tell what he's calling.
Hard, gotta curl, kind of. Gotta curl. Keep going. Really good. Great sweep, guys.
Good shot. Good sweep. Great team communication there.
Yeah, Team Hebert definitely has some strong sweepers.
And we mentioned it last night, but they won the 2023 U18 national championship. So it's a young team for the U21 nationals, but clearly they've got a habit of winning games and really are familiar playing with each other. So I think
we're gonna play this.
That's a recipe for success here.
Curl. Need to curl. Okay.
They'll just crash on the center guard.
If I say it needs to curl,
it
needs to curl.
A little bit of maybe miscommunication on the sweep, but in general they were already on that center guard.
Definitely one of the things I was thinking about when, if you were to give advice to any of these junior teams coming to Broomstones, as we are both Broomstones members, play every week in leagues, I think that having a solid communication system on your team and a silent system is even better here at Broomstones, just because it is so loud. We have a sand base, very high ceilings, and with everyone screaming from sheet to sheet, you can barely hear each other. So definitely Team Hebert, more experienced. They've been together as a team for a while. Their communication style might be better here. They can actually hear each other, or they have the subtle cues that can help them throughout these games.
Yeah, absolutely. When your building is designed by a church architect, it's not always perfect for curling, but I think we've done a pretty good job adjusting in the last 60 years to figure out how to make some pretty awesome ice here. And yeah, the noise is something you do have to manage.
Hard. 16-3. Hard. You can get it on. Hard. Every roll. Come on. It's a good throw.
Good sweep there to get a biter. Does probably leave a double for Hebert, but we'll see what he decides to call. It's a tough double, actually.
You can just hear. Or this.
Straight.
10.
Okay. Yep.
Looks like Caden's decided to land on the hit and roll in front.
Yep.
A lot of room for options on this shot.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Roll. Not bad, Jack. Bench. That's bench. That's bench. Not Jack. Oh, Lord.
It's been a long week.
Yeah. Makes me feel better about not quite knowing all the names when they make the mistake, too. So. That being said, when I'm skipping, I am a disaster with my team's names, so pretty understandable. And we'll see Team Grabow just ignore that pile on the right side and try to get under the slightly off center guard.
Hey. 14-2.
Looks a hair heavy, and 14-2 for hog to hog, as you just heard, probably does mean it's
okay.
pretty much through the house.
Hey, Eli, Miles, both of you.
Just does hang on, though.
That game off really messed up my weight class.
No.
Oh, it has.
Shut up right now. This side coming home has played straight for the past 3
Like
rounds.
this way.
Okay.
Be like this
I
way.
don't think that's gonna change. You saw how little ice I gave, right? You guys barely touched that to get it by.
Yeah, we can play off that then.
And we had quite a bit of room.
Yeah.
That's my point.
So
it's gonna
watching this weight class.
Exactly. It's
We'll
gonna act
see
different than every other part of the sheet.
A draw here from the Hebert team.
No, because it's curling
Trying to
fine.
get around
It's just a
that
heck
center
of a lot
guard.
different. Make sense? Yeah.
Some might be tempted to make a play on that Yellowstone, which they might do by mistake.
Whoa, straight. Go really hard.
Calling for it now.
I got it.
Great adjustment. That's a really good tap. I'm not 100% sure
one way to do it.
if that was the
That's what I
call
didn't
or if
like
the call
that
was the
turn,
draw,
but,
but
you know.
result is great for them.
Spun it.
It's probably plan E, right?
You did.
Exactly. Playing the freeze now here for Team Grabow.
Where? Easy. Curl if you can.
Hold.
Okay, got it curl.
Does seem to be
15-2.
running a hair straight
Gotta curl,
on them
gotta curl.
in this path.
Gotta
Or just
curl. We're gonna
not necessarily
take.
straight,
We're
but
gonna
just
take,
not
take
curling
it,
as much as they
Yep.
expect.
Hard.
Get a little wick
Hey, that'll work.
and roll over.
You were just a little out. That was a good throw. No, just a little wide. Yeah.
And that is
Or you make this too.
not buried at all, so Caden Hebert has a choice to go either way with the hit and roll. I think plan A is roll under the red guard.
Yep. Girl. I yelled it twice. My bad. I just wasn't loud enough, Jack. My
Just
bad.
gets the nose, and looks like Connor Grabow jumps right up to call the double.
Feels like deja vu. I think the games that I've seen here, a lot of nose hits on that line. People either aren't expecting it or calling straight expecting it to curl and it doesn't. But I've seen a lot of nose hits there.
What the heck?
Not sure
get that one out.
what happened there, but he does end up on the
bad.
center guard, and shooter rolls over it into his own stone and reorganizes
Maybe a little. That thing
the
is
corner
dope.
of the sheet. Certainly a different stone behavior there than the stone before.
Ours are.
Not sure
Draws are moving.
how a little bit hard to tell how they threw it from up here. I don't think we're going to see a blank this end.
Well, we hit that double, we're peachy.
You end up here.
And I think they're going to draw here and try to get under that top 12 red stone, which is
Why does Jackson have
a somewhat aggressive call, but does again kind of fits
Right.
the trend I've seen with this team.
Straight. Really hard straight. Oh.
Lovely draw there.
Wasn't me.
Good.
It's me, right?
Good.
I'm throwing this.
And that's that really great team management that we've seen too.
Yeah.
Communicated where the rock was going.
This-
The skip knew exactly
You
how
gotta
to
kinda
call
yell
the
it, you
line
know.
because he knew what the weight was, and
Yeah.
the placement was pretty
But
perfect.
this is
You
less
could feel
than
the
what Miles
confidence
moved.
of that shot.
Were you yelling at them too? I heard you yelling at them, but I guess they didn't hear you. And she was like,
Firm
I
racks
thought
all
you were
three.
saying go, and I was like, I never say go, ever.
I think he's going to try for a triple here.
Yeah, no.
At least try to get a couple of these yellows moving, but the angles do look like a triple is a possibility. At least it's possible to get all three moving.
Yep.
Catch this.
Yep.
On it all the way.
Yep.
We'll over curl and stuff on one of the corner.
Don't ever give me that rock
cornerstones.
again.
Sounds like he
Okay. Don't ever give me that rock
doesn't
again.
love that rock.
Hate it.
Even with it?
But that
Yes, you
we
might
did
give
see
me
a stone curl in that same
Gives
spot
me-
on
I
the
don't
shot
know.
before.
Find me one of them.
And I still got to do is, I guess.
Don't ever give me that rock
The issues
again.
if I ever go like
Listen
here,
into
makes it
Team
really
Hebert
easy.
to see what they like.
Absolute
I
trash.
think 4 or 5. Give him that double. Well, that might give him a triple.
No, Eli said that the 2 was
Yeah,
bad
get
too.
it. Make sure we get in here. I put you there. It's right. Let's
I
go
do
right
have
there.
to watch for this
Make sure you
double.
get to there, though.
I think the two yellows
Little less
are
even.
lined up, hit about a
How
third,
about
we
we
make
even
that
talk to
double.
Christine after this?
Still a little less.
What would you play here, Elizabeth?
I do like their call of
4 or
sort of a
5.
top 12.
We need full. We need like
Get another one.
touching 8
I don't know
foot.
if getting
But-
one counting is the best here. They do have that one in the back,
Yeah.
12, full
I like it.
12.
Why I had it.
So the closer you bring them, the easier they are to double or triple them out.
Oh.
I throw 3-4.
Yeah, you certainly have to consider whether you want to leave the double, but also if you do leave the double, to make sure that you get to the stone that was thrown on the next shot after the double. So that couple things you have to keep in mind here.
Yep. Whoa.
Just getting into that inside half of that rock.
We throw this, right? Yeah, Miles, we throw this, right?
I would rather.
Yeah.
I told him rather crash than.
That just goes a little bit deeper. I think the line was basically
told
exactly
you,
what
like,
they
I almost
wanted.
rather
but
crash than be.
it does leave a double, maybe a triple. If they
I
just
do
get
it
the double
right-
of the
Yeah.
top two, they probably leave the shooter right in the way.
He doesn't have a
Yeah.
triple, but he's probably got a double to stick into like a drill.
The goal here
I
is
think I
remove
throw
at
a
least
dart.
2 yellows.
But if I don't throw a dart, there's no freezing off of this steep of an angle. It won't. Especially if we hit that one first, because this one will go that way. Did my last one move? Did my last one move? Yeah. Okay, here. And I'm throwing a dart. Okay, did I pop or dump my last one? Okay.
As one of them, can you help it take out?
And it sounds like he is going to throw a dart here, so he's going to probably be moving pretty fast as he
We're
lets
just
this
throwing
one
a
go.
ripper.
Should be exciting.
I think we've heard him call it a dart and a
Yeah.
ripper. I think I'm loving the lingo here.
I know, I'm going to have to add these to my curling vocabulary. He's influencing me.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. Sweep that red if it ever gets past the back line.
Looks like a dart to me.
Whoa, yes! Line!
Back and forth on the sweep.
Hard line!
Oh, great double there. The shooter does spin up a little bit, but great throw there by Grabow to take out 2 of the
I don't know what
yellows.
Ethan was looking at.
And we'll see just a draw for 2 attempt
That's
here
okay.
by Caden Hebert.
We needed hard line on
It was
that.
harder
Yeah.
than you, Ben.
You were overriding me though.
That definitely was a dart, though.
Christine's coming
I think
up.
that's why you saw so much action spinning up out of the 4-foot there.
Might even consider that one a ripper.
You called a line out of my hand.
Shots away here for Hebert and just
Straight
trying
side.
When we needed
to get a
mine.
piece of the 4-foot.
Straight. Yep, line. I gotta go.
Trying to drag it all the way there.
Court 4-foot bench.
And great sweep there by Team Hebert, and they drag it all the way to full 4 for a score of 2. So after 2 ends, Team Hebert leads 2-0, and we will be back for the third.
They said at the player meeting they have to stop the timer if there's a shot going on. They said they'll respect that.
No, they said timeout, not the minute breaks.
Wow.
That's good.
All right, we are back here for the third end in a 2-0 game. Hebert leads 2-0 over Team Grabow. And not much more you can ask for there. To start with hammer, get a blank, and then get a deuce in the second end.
Hey, you're good. Our bad.
Hebert definitely showing a lot of control so far.
We do see that one slip to the back 4, and that gives a bit of an opening for Team Grabow to play a corner guard without too much risk.
Oh.
And a quick score check here after 2. Wendling is up 3-0 over Carlson on sheet 1. Rose is up 1-0 over Gensel on sheet 3. And Senzali and Brendan are tied 0-0. I think that's the similar thing that happened last night. The Senzali team does seem to like to blank a few ends early in the game, and they're doing it again here.
If you're in, it's fine.
I don't care. Giving feet slides this much narrow every single time.
This is not from him. It's from me. All right.
I even talked to Christine about it, and she said, just do what you're doing.
Girl. Yep.
Let's go with the 3 guard here.
Make it tight.
He can't if he's heavy, though.
I go back and forth on with that stone in the back 4 there.
Go ahead, yep. Hard bench.
Yeah, they're up 2. First stones in the back 4. Might consider coming in the house for that one.
Okay, good sweep. Is it tired already? Come on now. Okay, all right.
Comes up maybe a hair lighter than they wanted and doesn't quite curl enough. But with that stone sitting there, back button, Connor Grabow has no hesitation and is going for the freeze. I think that's that risk you mentioned, right? Maybe could go top house there to avoid this.
Hey, take it under.
The draw from DeRomanis just crashes on the guard.
Oh.
That was.
And I think
that was on, right?
It was on?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It for sure was on.
And I think that we will see a no tick zone applied here, and that zone will come out of play. New rule this year. How have you liked playing with the no tick zone?
6, 5, 6.
I love it. I think it makes the game so much more aggressive and really changed how we go about the last ends, which I think was necessary. Not No, I love it. It just does get confusing, though. There's a lot of, technical timeouts. Like, is this on the center line or not?
I haven't seen one of the center line measure yet this week. Did that happen to you this season?
Yeah, at Nationals, our team we had to pull out the triangle, see if it's on or not.
Whoa. Yeah.
Not a common measurement device before this rule. You really only saw that with sidelines and the hog line before.
Slow down.
But you certainly have to do it every time just because you don't know if a draw might tick the guard, and you do have to know if it's on the center line and have both skips agree.
Dude, we got the spinners. Got the spinny seconds here.
Stone has a couple extra rotations and may just be carrying with that extra spin. Able to get a piece of that back yellow, but not quite what they were looking for there.
5, 4, 5.
Yeah, I agree. I think that I was surprised how much I would like this rule. I think it, especially at the competitive level, it makes a big difference in terms of the gameplay that you see, the how interesting ends develop, and the ends. Certainly, the end game is quite a lot different now too. At the club level, can be a little bit strange. We're playing here at Broomstones just one night with the no tick rule in our competitive league, but I think not. Maybe in the competitive league's probably a good place for it, but I'm not sure it plays in all leagues. Another heavy shot there by Caden Hebert. So it seems like both teams are just getting a little bit fooled by the speed here in this third end.
Going off the no-tick rule, the reason why I love it is I love the shift in mentality of it's how do I keep this clear? It's who's going to be in charge of the forefoot. So it brings the game directly to the forefoot now that you can't move their guards off the center line.
And we'll see another draw just slip a bit deep. So again, just a little case of the heavies here for both teams. Wayland now has a little bit of backing to come to, but you would think he wants to stay above the T line with this shot. Frozen's not bad though.
6. Straight.
I guess I don't have power.
Straight.
Just go.
Whoa.
Okay.
Line's good. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Really good. Attaboy.
And a great draw there by Jackson Wayland.
16-2. That pass just really fast.
Wow, and we hear 16-2 hog to hog there. So certainly quick on this spot.
Yes.
And again, those times are hog to hog. So timing as the stone crosses the first hog line and then stopping the timer as it crosses the second hog line. And it's a great way to tell the speed of a stone, but also the speed of the ice.
All right, we're clean.
Anything in the 16s usually does not slip into the rings, let alone limited sweeping with that one.
And I've definitely noticed that sweeping here does make a huge difference. That's what we see in our leagues as well here, that the ice is quite sweepable. So even though it wasn't a heavy sweep, you can make a big difference. If you don't touch a rock at all, it will stop a bit quicker. But if you do heavy clean or sweep on and off, you make more of a difference than you might expect.
Definitely.
Which is a lot of fun to play with.
Curl. Whoa.
You want to talk a little bit about the new knifing or carving sweeping technique that we're seeing them use?
definitely see it really exploding across the curling world right now. I'm not sure if there's been any studies that come out on this new style of sweeping, but the thought is to help the rock curl more without affecting its weight too much.
Nice. 4-4.
Yeah, certainly. All of a sudden, seeing this a lot. I think it might have been the Scottish teams that started doing it first last season, and all of a sudden everybody's doing it. And those teams curl so much that you have to think that there's something that they're seeing that makes them want to do it. My mentality, especially this year, is I'm not playing enough to test any of this stuff. So I've got a couple teams that I watch and I see what they're doing and kind of just blindly copy them.
Well, we just sit there
and then play in my league and see if I can match what Hammy McMillan can do with a broom.
He wants to hit stuff.
Hey, I'm happy throwing new strategies.
I think I gotta go. Like you're just almost playing it for the thin.
But how come when we
doesn't
throw a new strategy,
Give me there.
we gotta throw it back?
Like just to here. Yeah. Do you like my 11? Honestly?
I think they're looking at trying to make this double, or at least a hit and roll out.
We're gonna go control, just so we can make sure we know we're gonna roll away just to the 8 foot though.
Yeah, you hear Caden say hit and roll away here, and I think that's smart. The way these zones are lined up, if you hit and rolled into the center, you might leave a pretty easy double.
Like clip that back red on its way out.
Straight.
Oh!
Curl!
Hangs a little bit straight there on Hebert, and it jams on the back red.
That was so straight.
Certainly surprised them. They were on it early and then just kind of hung there for him.
Are you bored? That straight?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Call was control, but I hear them saying that it was actually bored and it stayed that straight the whole time.
Oh my god.
So maybe what you mentioned earlier in the night, they might be seeing a little bit of straightening out.
Maybe you can get a second. But dude, in the hack to this side,
because you guys are gonna sweep it.
I can see part of it over there from the left view. See half the rock. Surely, right? Like he has to be able to see at least half the rock. Maybe this other side's slower. We'll try that out next time.
Miles gotta go.
On it early here, trying to avoid that center guard.
No.
Looks like it might be all over that guard. Not sure if he slid a bit tight, but Connor certainly yelled sweep right as he let it go.
Whoa.
Never made it up to the room.
Yeah, and I think you hear him there sort of acknowledge that he never quite made it up to the broom. And does give Team Hebert a chance here to set up for maybe a steal of 2.
I just don't want to leave him this.
Every time I get into a new game,
I can just play it here.
Every time we lose a game.
I might not get second shot and I don't want to be here. I also don't want to move that at all.
I found a way to suck this bad.
I don't want to take a lot of risks. I like the same way. I'll throw it a little straight a little. Same way, I think there. So you want me to throw a full, keep it the same. Probably the same. We don't want to crash. I'm going to be able to see like a good bit of it.
So it looks like they're going to go after this back red.
We can pick this one again.
Add some options either to throw the draw or go after that back red. This is certainly the safe play.
You just got to touch it.
Panicking, and I don't know what to do. We're just not shooting. Okay, but every time you throw against stone, you mess it up. For example, that one was a jump.
Shot here away for Caden Hebert.
Hard jack!
I keep telling them they have to wait. And guess what?
Hard on the sweep there, but still crashed on the guard.
I'm throwing this exact same shot. I just think we go here. This is hammer.
They're having a little bit of trouble with that spot right now, both teams.
Like, how can that curl on me?
Just not quite sure if there's a spot there that's jumping or staying straight, but
Like, that's
we'll see. We'll see a board weight attempt here from Connor Grabow.
No, because they're going to be sweeping for
trying
weight.
to make a shot for 2.
Yeah, but it still curled a lot. I didn't think so.
Same thing.
I honestly thought I threw it.
Just a smidge more weight or what? Okay. Just a smidge more. Yeah. Oh, you did the last one.
Board weight attempt here from Connor Grabow. A big shot early here, trying to get a deuce right back.
Hide, Miles!
No way, right?
Hide, Miles!
On and all the way, trying to squeeze it by that guard.
Crap.
And no luck. He will crash on the guard, and that is a steal of 1 for Team Hebert, and a big swing there on that
Sorry on
shot.
that last one.
So we will we'll go into the 4th end with the score 3-0 Hebert over Grabow.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
Help. Oh, is it good? No, you need help.
Watch it. Not curl. Gotta go straight.
All right, we are back here for the 4th end, and the score is 3-0 Hebert over
Stop, I
Grabow.
was confused.
And we'll see a center guard put up here. And Connor Grabow will just ignore it and call the corner guard, which I think that's the right play here given the score.
Hey, I want here.
Got my one rock
Eyes
today.
up.
I feel accomplished.
Earl.
And they are trying to carve this over as much as they can. See if they can get it sort of all the way out of the way as into a corner guard position. Might still have left it in the draw path. Didn't quite curl as much as they'd hoped. And Hebert will just throw it right under the center guard.
Straight. Yep, line.
Bestlin on the sweep here,
line.
trying to keep it
Line
by that
really
guard.
Hard. Really hard. Whoa.
Great sweep on that.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep going for weight too, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, great sweep. Just sneaks it right by, gets a full berry.
Take what I can get, I guess.
We'll just see the Grabow team go under the pile of yellows in the center.
Curl!
Looks light early, but they do need to curl off this corner guard.
Curl! Line! 16-7-5.
Do sneak it by the corner. Now they need to get it by the yellows.
Curl. Hard curl. It's a good throw.
That's a really, really great team shot. They managed it really well through a pretty tight port.
And a really great shot from Elijah, our East Coaster from Rochester, New York.
Keep it top tee.
Talked about maybe throwing the run back, but they stuck to their game here, and they're throwing that draw. Trying to get one top tee.
Straight side. Yep. We gotta go straight.
Benji Peril with the attempt here.
Whoa.
Trying to get it as far as they can, but it does look like it's going to come up a hair light into the pile.
Good guys.
Line.
Grabow calling to catch a piece of that red and run it into the pile of yellows. They've got to get it by the center guard. And it will just crash on that top center guard. Gets it out of the way, but not quite what they were looking for.
No.
Way
Okay.
narrow. And then he threw a lot more than hack.
Decision time now here for Caden Hebert.
I'm really annoyed.
Just feel like you're just gonna push it into there.
Strategies, and then every time we go set up, we miss the next step. Right?
Not bad. Then they just play it.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
After looking through a couple options, looks like Caden will call the peel on the corner guard.
Well, you're good.
Good
Every
clean
second,
peel there.
every second's dream to always be able to rip a peel every
That
end.
one slide. I was like, whoa.
I don't know.
The dangerous. Well, just slip my broom, you know? It happens to the best of us.
Like this?
Got a couple options here. Looks like they're gonna play that red into the pile of yellows. Could also take advantage of those and maybe draw one behind it. But you make this good, it does set up a good opportunity for two.
Line! Whoa, Cole! 11-2-5. What the heck? Okay, that'll work.
Hey, that's great. That's great.
They
Right
just
there.
take the red into the yellow, but they do get a friendly bounce on the catcher on the back 12, and I think they're hanging on to sit second and fourth shot.
Well, that thing just never moved. Unlike every other
So
hit
now
we've thrown on
Caden
that.
Hebert does have to be careful. If he loses the yellow here, there will be some opportunities for
Seems
two.
like hits are moving more than draws on that path. It's weird. Whoa! You threw a laser. Line was great.
Yep.
Throwing pretty big weight here from Besland.
Boy.
really great result there. Able to double out the 2 reds, roll the yellows into the house, sit 3 all of a sudden. It's about as good as you could hope for out of that.
Esland also a bowler when he's not curling. He also plays baseball, golf, and disc golf. You know, I find that a lot of good curlers are also good bowlers.
There's some synergy there, I think.
Space weight. And he's got to curl. Curl!
Trying to curl it over to just get a piece of this yellow. Rolls all the way to the 4-foot. Is behind the yellow, so it's safe for now and maybe shot, but the response from Caden Hebert is pretty quick, and they're going to try that 1-foot run, yellow into the red. And you can see from his left arm there that there's a bunch of nationals experience. Got a lot of patches on his jacket.
Hard. Roll that one. Yep. I mean, it wasn't what we wanted, but it works.
Gets rid of the red. Separates the yellows a bit.
Yeah,
so I
you
think
did stay up.
It's in a good spot. Nice shot there by Besson.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't what we wanted, but it ends up working, so it doesn't have a double there.
Alex, what did you do with your patches at Junior Nationals? Were you a stacker? Or did you have a fresh patch every year?
I never stacked.
Line!
Probably one of my first patches. I never quite knew where all my jackets were at one time.
Easy if you can.
Never really
Whoa!
spent the time to do it, but you certainly do see that a lot. I think you see it less now maybe than you used to. When I was a junior, you saw that all the time.
It is.
Yep.
Look at your eyes, dude.
Gets the freeze there.
You just peel. 8-5, yeah.
But not
Edge
quite
pin,
on the nose.
Or just on the
so
pin.
We'll see Caden Hebert probably throw a ripper here and try to remove that red.
Yeah, over, sweet.
I wonder if there is a difference between a ripper and a dart. I'd love to pick his brain after this game.
I think I heard Grabow also say laser, so he's got at least 3 options when he's calling for peels.
Hard.
Shots away here. Big weight from Caden Hebert. Will do the job. Gets rid of the red. Loses the backing, which is just fine, and will sit 3.
I don't even know.
Great result there from Caden Hebert.
Yep.
Nice clean peel.
Don't see anything better.
No hesitation at all.
Yep.
Listen to him. Crap. Now if he makes this one really good under there, we should almost try to pick it.
So we'll see Connor Grabow try for that hit and roll under the corners.
Hit and roll.
Probably going to try to roll a little bit
10-5.
overburied maybe, so he's beyond the line of those the line that those 2 corner guards set up.
He makes the perfect hit and roll. I got no way to get to it.
I think, like you just heard Caden Hebert say, if he's able to get the perfect roll, the 2 is very much in play.
Yep. Hard.
Just a little roll, not quite what they needed, and Caden Hebert
Try to roll
will
in.
just come in with the nose
Actually,
hit call.
Try to roll that way a little bit. Try to let him draw.
And you hear out there that he is going to try to roll a little bit away,
Roll
try to
that
force
way
the
a
draw.
hair.
Yeah.
Love making him draw here, honestly, against launch. Not too far, though.
Certainly smart there to sort of think a little bit about the shot you want your opponent to call.
Yeah, it was nice hearing the full thought process on that call.
11-2-5 ball.
Whoa!
Tell me how those make sense for me. I'm lit.
Heart.
And just like that, a little flop to the side.
I can't trust those morons to sweep it. 11-5. Yeah, 11-5.
Man. That hooked a lot, though.
11-5.
And we'll see Connor Grabow elect to throw the hit. I think if you nose it, you get shot. So
Yeah.
that just becomes a comfort level, whichever you're most confident making, the hit or the draw. As long as you stick around, you've got quite a lot of room to roll towards the center of the sheet. Shots away, on it all the way, trying to hold on to the Yellowstone, hit as much of it as they can.
It's good, but hard, JB.
And somehow that curls. Hard.
Catches it, but the shooter will
Hard all the way
spill all the way. And I think it looks like a steal of 2 for Yellow.
Good.
And
It wasn't
Yep, steal of 2.
It's that way right there. I'm almost positive.
And that will make the score 5-0 Team A Bear over Team
definitely
Grabow.
happening.
And we will be back in the 5th end.
No one?
Okay.
Nobody?
6 cents left.
Okay.
All we need is our juice.
The everyday person may not aspire to be a professional athlete or an Olympic athlete. You may just want to be the best person you can be. You just may want to sleep better. You may want to feel better. Thorne has many products that can support all of those things. So it's not just about performing or running faster or jumping higher. It's those little things that go into having a higher quality of life.
Here we go. We're in.
All right, we are back here in the 5th end of the 2023 U.S. Junior National Championships, the U21 National Championships. Final round of the men's round robin, with a lot of playoff implications on the line across 3 out of the 4 sheets here.
Wait.
Team A Bear has been strong so far in this game, and they're out to an early 5-0 lead over Team Grabow.
Just be careful. Yeah, I know. I can't even hear you.
What's your mindset if you're
right
Team Grabow? They're struggling a little bit early. How do you turn this game around?
It's definitely staying in the right mindset. You know, the game is halfway over. There's still 5 ends to play. That's a lot of curling, a lot of possibilities. So just keeping your head down, taking it shot by shot, and just trying to keep a solid communication loop between the whole team so you can really grasp every shot, learn from each one.
3, tight 3.
And we'll see them throw that corner guard. The big goal here is score a crooked number, right? Get on the board, get a couple.
That's crazy.
Start chipping away.
Curl! Gotta go!
Trying to work this all the way over to the center line if they can.
Oh. Caden.
Actually does over curl on them a bit. I think just a little misjudgment there.
I'm really showing him half a rock here. He's a lefty.
Curled maybe a little bit too much, but they're showing the right side of the rock. That's the safe side to show.
I got a question for you.
What?
not say that if there was a shot on the sides, the coaches had to wait to come out, and for the 1 minute player meeting, there would someone was like,
I don't know what scenario exactly.
yeah,
So
blind!
Elijah DiRomanis here will try for
Yes,
what looks like a
line!
freeze on that yellow stone in the forefoot.
Put it back.
But it will
They're
be
gonna
on the
put it
center
back
guard.
anyway.
And we'll see another no-tick zone violation. That center guard will go right back, and the red will be taken out of play.
Yeah, you're dumping.
5.
That's the exact strategy Christine told me to use. The guard is on the other side.
And we'll see another draw here from Caden Hebert and team. Benji Peral will deliver.
Something. This side. We couldn't have possibly. With the corner freeze, we could have.
Seems like all the players of Team Hebert have
We just like
listed
made it pretty easy for
their
them.
very own coach as one of their curling idols, Mike Poplinski. Love to see a full team showing respect to their coach like that.
Yeah, certainly Pep getting some love from his team. They also have Connor Kaufman coaching. He was up here in the booth a couple nights ago. Certainly knows a lot about the game and watches a ton of curling.
Easy.
Seems to be getting pretty loud out there as these games go on.
Knock yourself out.
Well, you
kid.
can tell how much this means to all the teams, right? Playoffs are on the line here tonight.
The second one in a row.
And this one goes a bit deep to the back 12. Doesn't quite get the freeze they were looking for. And we'll see if Team Hebert can figure out the weight a little bit better on this next one and get the top 4 stone. We'll see the adjustment attempt by Benji.
Wait to this one. Straight. Whoa.
Heavy early. They're trying to come up with a plan B.
I think we're gonna get there, Jack.
And they won't
I played
quite.
Crow
Looks
earlier.
like just a bit of an over adjustment there.
13-5.
And that maybe is, we saw that this path was a little quick a couple ends ago, and as they switched sides of the sheet, they maybe didn't need to throw a different weight. They just needed to adjust where that speed was a hair different.
Oh man.
Curl. It's got to curl. Curl.
Ethan here with the freeze attempt.
It was like,
Line.
Nick.
Get it off the corner guard, but now they have to get it past the center guard.
We'll just redirect.
Just kind of got caught in between on that one.
Seems like the weight was just maybe a hair light. Would have been a very close shot.
Again. It's been a long time. I gotta yell at my team. Girl!
This posture and the way.
That's good!
Shut up then.
Gotta curl! Curl! We're back.
Going the other way on this draw. And a great
Jamie.
shot by
A
Bestlin.
lovely draw.
He's been having a pretty solid game out there.
Yep.
This is the kind of game this Hebert team can play. They get a lead and then they don't really let up. They keep throwing draws. They keep putting pressure on. They're making the opposition throw the peels. With a lead when you're forcing your opponent to peel, it's a tough spot.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely controlling that forefoot early in the ends, often leading their opponent to sort of deal with what they've made.
And the 5-rock rule has shifted some play that way too, right? When you can't throw the peels early.
Definitely. And definitely transformed the second position. Your second must be able to throw a, shall I say, a dart peel, while also a finesse draw to the forefoot at any point in time.
Hard curl, hard bench.
Yeah, the third shots now are sort of the biggest hitters on the team when it used to maybe be the second.
Bro,
you do have to see a lot more finesse shots from seconds than you ever used to.
Why does Jack keep almost eating it, like while walking out, but nowhere else?
Throw up the center guard, and now it's decision time for Connor Grabow. What do you like here? Sorry, not to put you on the spot.
No, those two on the forefoot without a solid way in, you have to deal with one of these guards. I was just giggling at it. You can't hear anyone on the ice.
I think this is the right play. Neither guard is perfect, so get rid of one at least, and you have a chance. Wow, I can't believe there was a hole there.
I'm good. Hear me really.
That's over curls, but incredibly unlucky to not touch any other stones.
That's kind of gutsy close on yours.
Papered both of those on the way by.
Right side there's another red up front for that team to use to throw a run back or.
And I think you can get a double if you run that center guard back onto the pile. I think you will remove both those yellows if you hit it just right. Hard shot though. That's a long run back now.
Yes!
And Team Hebert will keep doing what they do best and throw another draw.
Another finesse draw right behind that guard.
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep, bench.
And you see them just really able to control the path.
We didn't know, so we kept guessing.
Better than most teams out here, where they seem to know exactly where the break point is. They're using both sweepers effectively, close to almost every guard, but they're rarely crashing.
Right, you can definitely see that control with the sweepers, half swept shots, a little straight early, maybe a little finish at the end. Great shot making.
And you also see that great late finish. That guy was close to the guard and did actually overbury behind the guard. Doesn't matter because there's a pile of guards up there. But still on the draws, getting quite a bit of curl at the end.
I hope John's mics are working good. Yeah.
Cool. So I think we'll see a dart here.
Crap. Dude, I had to catch that.
Maybe a super dart.
Yeah, I got it. He's close, honestly. You might have. I got it. Stuart, we had your back, all right? We got you.
Doesn't quite hit the outside of the stone.
This way this time?
Gets rid of the reds. That roll might be a little bit of trouble for Team Grabow.
No, if I don't throw it on the hole and I click in, he's going to have this. Throw it on the hole. We don't need more than
I think a super dart would qualify as a missile in my book.
Right here. On the hole.
That is a missile. I like it.
Well, yeah, but I gotta play it for the hole because we're over curl and he can get in there then. Play it for right in between.
I have a bad tendency of calling heavy draws missiles, but I think you're using it in a more appropriate time.
Make sure I really give this one to you guys. It can
Usually,
be a one,
if
so.
if I'm trying to throw top 4 and I've got like back 8, back 12 weight, that's when I pull out a missile call.
The unfortunate missile. I see.
But I think the next level from dart is more appropriately missile for sure.
Well,
Caden Hebert will just throw a guard in this hole. Make the draw harder if he can. Gotta stop though. Maybe still a draw possible.
With that late curl, I'm not too sure.
Not much hesitation here from Connor, and he is going for that draw.
It's a straighter throwing side. You know what I mean? Like anything this side, unless you're Benji Perro.
Shut up. Maybe he could switch to righty just for this throw.
Do that. Don't make sure you don't move. He's mad about people moving or something. Still. Grade 8 rocks though, boys. Except for my last few.
You're definitely getting quite a lot of love from the comments. Thanks to everybody tuning in on the USA Curling YouTube page.
It's got a curl. It's got a curl.
Yeah, I do it for the people.
Line, line, line.
It gets by both guards.
Pretty good, honestly.
That's 1 on the night.
Oh boy, good shot.
Beautiful.
There.
That's 1 on the night.
Great shot by Connor Grabow in a huge pressure spot. Hits the button, gets on the scoreboard, and after 5 ends, the score is 5-1. Hebert over Grabow. And now that it's the 5th end break, we'll remind you that is brought to you by the Warm Room Hero, the intuitive curling club software that takes the stress out of schedules, registrations, and more. Warm Room Hero, a platform built for curlers by curlers. Check out Warm Room Hero at curling.club today. And we'll see you on the other side of the break.
What?
Let's say you're in high school and there's a sport you like. But sometimes you think, you know, it might be cool to try a new sport.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
made Miles.
Oh, have you been switching?
Miles made me switch to throw the 8 first, and I started making more shots with it.
The 8's cutting more than the 2.
The 2 crashed the same way the 8
No,
crashed.
no. I know they are, but the 8's harder than the 2.
All right.
That is true. See, like I was right. Like,
Because I go the same weight both times. And they jump on the first one, and then it's my fast one. It's very right to the house. And then the second one, I go the same weight, and they're like, oh shoot, this one went to the house. And then it stops as a free guard because they didn't sweep it.
Okay, so,
and then
stop. Let's back this up. Let's go back to why are we losing this game right now?
Because we can't throw a come around. Should I go to the bathroom and then wait until you... Also, I can sweep the first one?
Yeah.
I love doing that. What the heck?
I agree, we're not groovy enough. I think that we
well,
need to get
first
a little
off,
more groovy.
I feel like I'm getting crucified every end.
By Hebert?
Explain.
I nailed it.
I keep getting yelled at. I don't care who it's by.
Yelled at for what?
Okay.
Yes.
Hey guys, any implants?
I don't wear those shoes.
I think that you guys should just stop yelling at each other, and whenever you think you want to say something negative, say something positive.
And be groovy.
See,
Just say it to Miles. Yeah, say it to me. Be
Actually,
groovy.
no, wait, I can't think of it.
That'll be helpful,
To
right?
say. These pretzels are really good.
Let's throw some granite.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you're gonna go out there, and you're gonna
30 seconds,
feel your
boys.
way through the rest of this game.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get it.
Well, it was in my way, so I had to grab it. But then I just gave it to you, so it's a win-win.
Okay, Caden. Is it harder to steal 8 or drive a car into the trailer of a moving truck?
Being someone who's actually stolen 8 before, it's not that hard.
Okay, now I need to hear this story. You can't say that and then
8 shots in a row. It was awesome. Tried to freeze the pocket of 8 of them, and then they threw a guard, and then they hit their own guard out. You know, kind of catastrophic.
Okay, when and where?
I don't know. There's some junior.
Oh my
skill.
goodness, there goes the mic. Here, yeah. Clip it to my butt. Oh yeah. Okay, thanks. Thanks.
All right, we're back here for the start of the 6th end. And a quick shout out to our friends at Floor Curl.
Yeah, thanks to our
needs to
friends at
move.
Floor Curl, USA Curling member clubs are entitled to a 20% discount on any Floor Curl
15-6.
inflatable rink set.
Oh my goodness, here it
These
stops.
rinks only
It's
take
gonna
a minute to
It's gonna
inflate
stop.
or
It's
deflate
gonna
and are
stop.
the perfect way to promote your club at summer
Don't you
festivals,
dare.
events, or anywhere you have a flat surface. No ice required. Visit usacurling.floorcurl.com and use the promo code FCInflatable20.
Nicely done. All right, so we're back here. The score
Can I
is
get a refill on this?
5-1 Hebert over Grabow. Quick score
Guess
check
what?
around the
Guess
building.
we didn't realize that it was
Wendling leads Carlson 8-2.
Okay, thanks.
Rose leads Gensel 4-1 after 5 ends. And on sheet 4, Senzali has taken a 4-2 lead
You're
over
definitely gonna
Brendan
use
with
that later too,
a
aren't
big
you?
score of 3 in
What?
the 5th end.
In off on
And
that
so
one
all
right there.
all the games
know me,
are
man.
either in the 5th end break or back for the
Thankfully,
start of
you're
the
a lefty,
6th.
So it makes that one harder for you.
I am the master of miracle shots. I don't think you understand.
Yeah, lefties are cheaters anyway.
I've thrown, okay. Personally, I think there should be one hack and everybody throws from it. One hack in the middle.
I like the way he thinks. One little mega hack in the middle.
Because everybody, I hate how everybody has to come up to me and say, you suck, you're a lefty.
Yeah. He
And I
honestly
think
took so much
I do
time
think we all could show a little more love to the
He's always
lefties.
plus 30.
I am a righty, but have often played with a lefty, and the hacks do make it trickier. There is a different angle. Sometimes it can be an advantage, but You do have to.
Hey, just
you do have
gotta
to
be
know your
center
team
line
and
more than
all their
anything.
slides.
Yeah, my
18-6.
year on the aerial Traxler team, I played with 2 lefties.
4-5.
Front end was lefty.
That works pretty nicely if 2 back-to-back are lefties. It's certainly that double hack is a bit of a ode to the old school game with lift deliveries. Especially at the junior nationals, I don't think we were seeing too many lifts. I don't think I've noticed one. In Tuesday League, you do see a couple remaining.
I'm gonna try and sweep this.
I could only imagine what the weight call would be for a lift delivery on this team.
Don't jump it straight side, either jump it curl.
Of missile.
I've got nothing. I'll have to keep thinking about that.
Maybe the people in the comments can let us know.
Yeah. So we see the center guard go up, and Team Hebert goes right around it. Now we'll see Team Grabow go try for the freeze attempt. This looks a little heavy, and they've got to try to carve it to get as much of a piece as they can.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah,
Grab a piece, but not much, and Hebert with the lead will have no hesitation to start removing some red stones.
Sorry, I thought they said Grabow.
Oh, that's me.
These 2 skips are definitely playing the game the right way here. A little playful banter back and forth, showing respect for each other, and just having a good conversation throughout the whole game.
Well, it tastes good anyway.
Absolutely, it is. It's great to a huge part about junior nationals and junior curling in general is just the friends that you are able to the new people you get to meet from across the country, and you can definitely build a lot of relationships that last a long time. So it's great to see, even in a tense game, that they're still having fun with each other.
Mine's good.
Grabow, given the score, has to pretty much ignore the yellows in the house and try for this freeze. Starting to get closer and closer to all or nothing time in this game for them.
Yep, hard as far as it goes. Curl to the center line, hard to the center line.
Ends up as a double center. It'll be interesting to see what Team Hebert does here.
1. Well,
hey,
you don't want to do
so
that.
You know how people about
just
burrito
the one.
toppings? Or was that not you? Okay, well, I was asking people burrito toppings last time, and I found out that today is actually National Burrito Day.
Today was it yesterday?
I thought it was today.
Sometime this week.
Okay, well, what's your favorite burrito top?
Probably,
Makes sense.
I am so bummed we missed the answer to that burrito question.
What is your favorite burrito topping?
Obviously guacamole.
Guacamole is a pretty solid answer. If it's a burrito bowl, I think an underrated. Our producer John asks a good question. Do burritos actually have toppings?
Ooh.
They have ingredients. I don't know, maybe not toppings. You could get a smothered burrito. That would have toppings. So I think that fits as a topping for sure.
That's not tea.
Queso on top.
That's more.
I think that's a burrito topping. If we're talking burrito bowls, then it's certainly
14-5.
But no, maybe a technicality, but still probably true that burritos encase their toppings.
Yeah, stop. See, but you top.
This is the quality banter you get on the feature sheet here at the U.S. U21 Junior Nationals. As a reminder, if you're sick of hearing us, all 4 sheets are streamed, so you can always go check out the other games on the USA Curling YouTube page. But for more burrito talk, stay here on sheet 2.
I was going to say, I think the on-ice official was asking the same question.
That thing as you want, it's just still awesome.
Can you even have toppings on a burrito?
It could be all cheese for all I care.
Okay. My bad, good throw.
This is that, soft focus we were talking about at the beginning of sort of taking your focus away from the in the now game and then circling back when it's time for your shot.
And it is good to see the official getting in on the burrito debate.
Where? Ethan's rock.
Looking for another freeze here.
And we need here. That's more than T. Yeah, 14-8. Nothing.
This one's just got to grind in.
It's a good throw.
Great freeze there.
Well judged by the sweepers. They wanted to curl it, but they just knew they had to wait for it to slow down on its own. Gets a little bit of a bury, just enough that it's pretty tough for Hebert to remove from that side.
No.
I think I like just straight peel here, given the score, but they're going with a little bit more of a precision shot, calling back line. But I have lost a lot of bets betting on this team to throw peels, so they just keep throwing touch precision shots and nailing them and proving me wrong every time.
Peel. Curl. Whoa. Straight. Hard straight. Hard
We finally make them throw something, and they give us that.
Holy crap. I was like,
Just a little lighter than they needed.
I need to sit on the outside.
Just sort of jumbled them. Maybe unstuck them a little.
I just heard
created different angles, but
If you sit here, then
just too late for the
inside.
shot call.
If you sit here,
Then they chip it, and this one leaves.
with that guard's there, they
I
can't.
just heard backline hack, dude. If I didn't hear backline hack,
Because this ice isn't curling enough for me to get to here.
sweeping through straight side so early.
And now we'll see if they're able to take advantage of that miss from Team Hebert, lock one in the pocket there.
Like, it probably is full court.
The angles are interesting here. I think they'd like to maybe
Just
bump
off
that,
corner
that
freeze
yellow
on your
on
side.
the top button a little bit if they can.
However, pro sides, yes, pro sides in. And if we freeze on Elijah's side, that's okay.
His last shot was that super clutch draw, so we'll see if he can replicate that perfect weight.
It's not how I want to be in the game right now. Good news is I probably get to throw something.
Sweepers think it's a bit heavy and they're trying to carve it over. Just a little bump. Holds on to an angle that
No one
might
could hear a
jam.
thing.
I think you probably, if you throw a missile or a dart, I think you can probably get the red and both reds moving.
I get there.
I do think you can
Maybe just
get them
stick
both
it here,
moving.
but if I
Out
hit
of the
nose,
house
you might
is a
just get
different
roll
question.
off. We'll sit 2 maybe. Not right now.
But I agree.
So I want to clear this.
Probably a missile or a dart would do it.
The way they've been, the houses and the rocks are pretty lively this week, and I think with that angle not quite lined up, the red will spin pretty hard. But
You know how Sanders kept saying that I was playing harder for the steal when I had no
sure,
reason
but
to? Well, now I have a
Nose
reason
isn't
to.
awful.
We needed to.
Just because we stay there then. 8-5, 8 probably.
All right.
Full peel. Yep.
Throwing a peel here. We'll see if he can get that action on those, on that back red and the top red. I think he's trying to get a hair inside nose.
I can't do that.
Like you said, nose is okay. Stick the shooter there. It's not bad at all. So nose are better. Trying to get to nose.
Jackson, I got this one.
Hard, Jack! Hard, get it out!
And he will get both reds moving. Enough to sit 3. That's a great shot there by Caden Hebert.
Do I have this draw to here? I know
Really
that
see that
steal.
action on these stones as that spins so quickly out of the forefoot. Probably never actually leaves the house, given that it jammed on that yellow.
Right.
Cut me up.
I really like this coming from this side.
I thought that would go off of there if I hit it just
Do we
right.
have anything with the dead run? Because that'd leave a guard.
But this now is a little bit of desperation time for Connor Grabow. Last shot for him without hammer, facing 3.
I really like this.
Honestly, if I'm not putting new skin on this, that's gonna hurt so
Are you thinking like
top 4.
It just comes off.
no,
Right,
like
he's just
back
looking
four
for
times?
some way
doesn't come
to
off.
stick his red in a good position.
This is line weight. We can sweep it. If you're
Yeah.
we can sweep it so it comes.
Okay. Ice right here. Remember when you're calling, this is straight.
So I think they're trying to sort of bounce off that far, that
It's a hit and
yellow
roll
that's
with,
on
like,
the edge of the forefoot.
I'm gonna throw T because you
Kind
guys
of
are gonna
just
sweep it.
spin into the button through
You guys are
all
always
those yellows.
I'm trying for
Yeah, definitely just a down weight
Oh, the
hit,
side
more
is
like
actually
a
the same, it's just
hack-ish
straighter, so it looks weird.
type shot.
Okay. But if I can just if he bumps anything, I can
We had different
slash
times
the
to know
set
it's
on
these,
him.
but we were
really thin.
He's got to be careful where he leaves this. That top 4 stone there that Caden Hebert just threw is in a spot where he can always use it.
Sitting next to each other in the back.
So shot away here for Connor Grabow, looking to try to sneak this red into the forefoot into the button.
line! Yes, line! Go!
Connor mentioned this line ran a bit straight.
Got to roll big. I think that's a pretty good result. Cuts him down to 1.
Are they 1?
We'll just touch it.
Well, maybe they're sitting 2.
you
Hard
try
to
skinny
say
it
for
and
sure.
play it to here. If you think it's us,
Our angle looks like they are sitting number 2.
Red.
Red is
if you
sitting
wanna
number 2,
try to-
sorry.
If you want to try to get here, and then just maybe flick it a hair. I think we just play it for 2. Like middle. I'm just throwing T-Wade.
He has that hit and roll.
Sounds like they weren't positive, but
Double
thought it
for
was
2.
probably red.
For
Talked
3,
about a couple tricky
Yeah,
shots for
we might
3,
be shot
but
as it is. We're just gonna touch it to make sure.
looks so close. Eddie said, just
So,
touch it.
We're gonna or yellow right that we can see right now. It's measurable. We're just gonna touch it. Care less. Yeah.
How much do you have to do?
Yeah.
I'm not shaking after this thing. Never.
Shot away here. Sweepers think it's a bit heavy, so they may have to adjust where they're touching it. Do have to get a piece, and they're carving it as hard as they can.
It's pretty good.
Great shot there by Caden Hebert for the deuce. Good team shot there. They knew it was a hair heavy, but knew just how heavy it was and knew that they could hit it about a third of a rock and be perfect. So that makes the score 7-1, Team Hebert over Team Grabow.
4 ends left.
And we will see you in a minute.
We have to play another one. But if we don't get at least...
Just because you're not a professional athlete doesn't mean that you should accept less. The beauty about what Thorn does is our product quality is the same whether they're in the athletic line or whether they're just for the everyday person. Thorn has kept true to never compromising on quality, never compromising on efficacy, never compromising on safety for not only athletes but for everyone who would use their products.
All right, we are back for the 7th end, and just a reminder that Warm Room Hero is more than just software. It's run by curlers dedicated to building long-term relationships with your club. Warm Room Hero provides continuous support to ensure your website exceeds your members' expectations. Check out Warm Room Hero today at curling.club for special event pricing.
Today's National Burrito Day. What's your favorite burrito topping?
We've got a bit more burrito discussion. Let's listen in.
That's a new one. I like it, though.
We missed the new burrito topping.
Oof. That's my bad. I needed to go silent there.
Line! Gotta go line!
If anyone in the comments heard it, let us know. Yep. Hard. So we'll do a quick score check as some games have definitely
Did you see
progressed.
My mic fell off right after
We on sheet 1, Wendling has a pretty commanding lead, 8-3 over Team Carlson. On sheet 3, Rose is up 4-2 over Gensel, and Gensel took one in the second, so Rose is up 2 with. And Senzali with a huge steal of 4 to take an 8-2 lead in a very important game. If Senzali is able to win that game, he will clinch a playoff spot. And that's also the case here with Team Hebert. If they win, they also clinch their spot. If Hebert and Senzali both win, they will be in a tie for second. I don't know enough about the rest of the games to know how that tie would end up being broken, but playoffs is the number one goal. So D. Roman is here with a draw around the corner guard.
I don't care, line!
Looks a little tight.
Line!
Looks like we're having a double corner guard set up. Not too bad.
It curled out of his hand.
Ooh, the topping was brown rice. Which?
Owen, you okay?
In my opinion, that's a base.
Owen!
That wouldn't be a topping. Right, your base is your rice and your meat and your beans.
Owen!
Now we're really pulling apart the layering of burritos. Started with the debate if anything is a topping to now differentiating between the different types of ingredients and whether they can even ever be considered toppings. I think this is pretty scientific debates we're having.
I think I just eat at Chipotle too many nights of the week. I know too much about this topic.
What is your go-to Chipotle order?
Sweeping
Ready for this? It's white
you.
rice, no beans, chicken,
Well, it's because I had a
corn salsa, fajita veggies, light pico, guac, and light cheese.
Over there, all right?
I can sweep on a slider both ways.
Certainly know your order down to the
I
light
actually look pretty
cheese.
sick doing it.
It's one of the few restaurants by my office, so I have to opt into
Pretty sick.
a Chipotle bowl pretty much every week.
Somewhere I used to work, there was a Panera right down the road, and so it was the easiest place to go before curling, and I'd certainly tried enough of the menu at Panera to know exactly what I want. So definitely understand your experience there. Maybe one of those restaurants will consider a sponsorship in the future.
Wow, you're opening up new doors here. If Chipotle Corporate is listening, I'd like to further this conversation with them.
Hey, Qdoba works too. We'll take any sponsorship.
I'm a fan of Qdoba.
That is
all right. Hebert really setting up this end in the back half of the house. Some T-lines back 4, back 8 weights, and Grabow focusing on their corner setup.
Going for the hit and roll here, I think. Trying to get under that pile of guards. Trying to carve it over as much as they can to try to hold the shooter. But it will roll out. And it'll be interesting to see what Caden Hebert decides to throw here.
Oh, no, I'm thinking back. I think that if I go any later, we're sitting way too far back to mean anything. Because, Miles, like you said,
Go for the peel of that tight corner guard. I think that's a smart play. You get rid of this guard. That high corner is pretty hard to hide behind.
But I didn't know what to do.
Bestland here with the peel attempt.
Hey, I got right. Hard! Right. Hard roll. Yep.
Rolls all the way to the center. Ends up as a center guard. I think we'll now pretty quickly see the action shift to the center line.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could take advantage of the guard situation right now and try and lock one on the forefoot. Something to score with.
Hey.
And after some discussion, that looks like the team decision.
It's like they heard me.
So Miles Grabow here with the draw attempt around the center guard.
Curl a Fenny, curl a... Easy. It's really moving. Nope. Great toss.
Great draw.
Perfect weight. Good judge by the sweepers. Forces the Hebert rink to throw the run back here.
Yeah, that was Miles who just threw.
So Jackson Bestland here with the run back attempt.
Hard Jack.
Great sweep and a perfect run back. Picks that red off the forefoot. Great shot by Jackson.
Too Benji. Too good.
But no hesitation here by Connor, and he will go right back under that center guard. See if they can do it again.
I also want to look at him itching my...
Ethan's rock.
Miles with another come around attempt.
13-6, it's more.
More weight on this one. Sweepers are off.
Yep.
Bring it all the way down to the back one if they could. Nope.
Do it again or make a
Just
three?
back T. Back button.
No, he slid wide.
Then if you go straight to like this,
Nick,
they get two.
hear that?
Yeah. If I stuff it really good, it's great.
Yeah.
But I think there, you're gonna get by there. Q-line? Yeah.
Looks like they have decided on the freeze here. Talked about the run back, but seemed a bit more comfortable throwing the freeze.
Yeah, they've just watched the other team do this draw path twice in a row, so they should know what happens here.
Straight. Whoa. Straight. Whoa.
Sweepers seem to like it.
Hard bench. Hard bench.
Got to get it by that center guard.
Hard bench. Hard bench. Keep going to it. To it bench. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Great sweeping, does come up just a sliver of light, but it's in a great spot there.
Good shot.
Do we call a timeout?
And we'll see our first time out of the game. And for Team Grabow, that means that Christine McMakin will make her way out to the far end and chat with the team.
Okay.
Nothing like the stroll down to the other end for a timeout.
Right?
Elijah keeping the energy up on the team. Good positive vibes.
And we'll try to listen in here to the advice that Christine gives them.
No. Okay.
Okay. I'll get it. Yeah, it's okay.
That was pretty quick advice by Christine. She
What side do you
sent
want?
the message and went on her way.
What side do you want?
Good, quick,
Just sweep on.
efficient timeout from the coach. And it seems like they know what they're calling.
No,
I'm
I
not
can
sure
too.
what they decided on. I think they just put the broom down, but we'll see.
I want to sweep. Oh, crap. Nice.
I'm not sure what happened, but they might need another timeout here to reset.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
That is an impressively balanced slide, F.
Yep.
I think I might have a guess what happened.
Ah,
And I can't wait to throw a shot at it. My piss smells like popcorn.
Up 2 here.
And
Miles forgot to use right when
I know.
in the bathroom.
I don't think we will.
well, they just take the guard and end up in the top 8 foot, which does
Well, yeah, if I miss the guard,
leave a
these guys just for
tricky
2.
spot for Caden
That's
Hebert.
okay.
But I think he might not remember. I think I don't remember who has hammer. So Caden Hebert's got to protect against a 2 or a 3.
We got to safe it.
I think I
I mean, it doesn't matter.
might have lost it a little bit there. But we're back. So he's got to defend against an opportunity for 2 here.
Yeah.
What is overbrew?
That draw just bouncing ends up in a spot where Grabow can use it and can do that little short angle run and get 2. And so I think that Caden Hebert is just going to throw the guard.
The broom is like middle, so I overbroomed by a lot.
Just got to make sure you guard at least the outside edge of this redstone.
Right.
And leave enough distance that you don't give him a yellow, red, yellow run back.
Whoa!
Curling pretty hard on them.
Sweepers are off. They're just letting it die.
Don't think that guards the shot. So I think Connor Grabow will have the shot for 2.
It's almost, so what's happening is it's getting out in the pebble and that's making it curl. I should just throw it down the middle. Jesus. You're having to get yelled at again now. I'm gonna get yelled. But like, it's so stupid. Okay. Maybe I should just take less broom.
And we'll see him throw a board waiter here.
If I take more broom, it curls.
Basically hit what you can see.
No, none of our rock, not even your rock curl that far, realistically.
Yeah.
Like that's
Hit
where I
what
put
you
the
can
broom for
see.
you.
They've played this side of the sheet almost the whole end. Board weight hit. They're giving a significant amount of broom. Should see it curl here.
Curl.
Calling curl out of hand.
Got quite a bit of curling to
Hard
do.
curl, Miles. Hard curl.
See if Miles can get it over
Hard
there.
curl.
Oh, just not quite, and unfortunately it bumps the yellow in for shot.
What is it?
So that is a steal of 1 for Team Hebert.
Is it one yellow?
Makes the score 8-1 Hebert over Grabow.
Because when I overbrew like that, it just moves on the
And it looks like that will be handshakes. So a great game there by Team Hebert, and they will take the win 8-1 and clinch their spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, congrats to them.
Leave him.
And I think good takeaway there is I think both teams were having fun. Like lots of good shot making in a pretty high pressure game, and they still had fun. And we're seeing Elijah keep it up as he comes down the ice to shake hands. He's got energy for a lot more games.
Yeah, he was ready to play an extra end here. No, we saw plenty of fantastic shots this game. Loved that game saver that Grabow threw in the 5th end. Beautiful draw right to the button. So just a lovely way to finish off the last round or last draw of the round robin.
And we'll do a quick score check. We do have another final on sheet 4. Senzali has defeated Team Brendan 8-2. And that also means that Senzali has clinched their spot in the playoffs. It
doesn't look good.
On sheet 3, Rose leads 5-2 over Gensel. Gensel has hammered the 8. And on sheet 1, Wendling continues to lead 9-3 over Team Carlson. So we know at least 3 of our playoff teams, and we're still waiting on this Gensel Rose game to determine the final spot in the playoffs. And we'll get the standings here up on the screen. So when Wesley Wendling and team, they are 6-0 on the brink of 7-0, but either way, they have clinched the number 1 seed. Nicholas Senzali and Caden Hebert are both at 5-2, so tied for that second spot. Not sure how the tiebreakers will end up for them. Caden Rose still out on the ice playing against Mason Gensel is 3-3. Connor Grabow with the loss moves to 3-4. Mason Gensel is 2-4, and Zachary Brendan is eliminated at 2-5. Evan Carlson also at 0-6. So we're still waiting on the result of the Rose versus Gensel game to determine fourth place. It could be with a Rose win, his team is straight into the playoffs. And if they lose here, it will be a 3-way tie for fourth, and we'll see some tiebreakers. So if you would like to watch the end of that game, you can, as all games are streamed here. Head over to the USA Curling YouTube page and watch the end of that game. It should be pretty exciting, and certainly a lot on the line with this being the last round of the round robin. Well, yeah, I think that is it for us here from the Broomstones Curling Club. This final round of the men's round robin. Tomorrow morning will be the final round of the women's round robin, and then we'll have tiebreakers if necessary tomorrow, and then the first round of the playoffs tomorrow night, and the final rounds, including the finals on Saturday. Thanks for joining me tonight, and looking forward to some more good action here in Wayland, Massachusetts.
Yeah, thank you.